A lot further down the shoreline there on Lake Michigan, there's growing concern about the water quality. This is in northwest Indiana near an oil refinery. The company's permits are up for renewal, but now some residents are pushing back. NBC5's Kate Chappell live in Whiting this evening, to explain for us. Kate?
Stefan, BP's discharge elimination permit is up for renewal every 5 years. And there are some activists who've been fighting for a long time, saying the state should be doing more to keep dangerous chemicals out of their drinking and swimming water. I spoke with some of them today about their fight to bring change.
I've had ear infections. I've had skin rashes.
Michael Calabro grew up in Whiting and has been surfing near Wahala Beach for decades.
When I get out of the water, if I don't shower soon, my skin just feels itchy and gross.
He's part of a national nonprofit surf group that advocates for clean water. The Surfrider Foundation, along with other community groups and activists in northwest Indiana, are pushing back against several proposed permit renewals at BP's oil refinery in Whiting that would allow the facility to continue discharging 18 million gallons of waste daily into Lake Michigan. Their top concern, a mercury variance.
They've had it for 15 years. They're essentially using it to kind of as an excuse not to put in mercury treatment, not to spend the money for mercury treatment, and keep pumping out that dangerous mercury pollution into Lake Michigan.
The Environmental Integrity Project, along with the Environmental Law and Policy Center in Chicago, are asking Indiana's Department of Environmental Management, or IDEM, to revise its draft permit plan to include stronger pollution limits for mercury and so-called forever chemicals.
This has got to stop. We just can't, decade after decade, keep piling up the pollution in our drinking water in Lake Michigan.
Carolyn Marsh was one of dozens of community members who showed up at a public hearing in April and also submitted written comments this month. In a statement, IDEM says in part it cannot approve or deny a permit based on public opinion. But if any potential permitting discrepancies are raised during public comment, it will evaluate and address them before making a final decision. BP tells NBC5 it is committed to safe and compliant operations and will continue working to ensure the refinery remains an important part of the Northwest Indiana economy for years to come.
I'm glad that so many people came out, but I am not hopeful that IDEM will make the right decision.
Now, IDEM says it does not have a timeline on when that final decision about a permit will be made, but does tell me they will respond in full to public comment. Live in Whiting, Kate Chappell, NBC5 News.
We know you'll stay on the story for us. Thanks so much, Kate.